Rigid or highly controlled behavior on a regular basis also stems from shame, or more precisely, an intense fear of shame. Controlling yourself keeps you on a short leash because you're scared that once you get started, you'll never stop, which of course would generate enormous amounts of shame. Remember when I said that growing up in a family where parents projected their shame onto their children may produce individuals who are overachievers and perfectionists? If you are one of these people, you may micromanage yourself to prove to yourself that you're tough, in control of excess, in charge of your life, and self-disciplined. The sad truth is that you really don't trust your ability to regulate yourself, and so you put all your energies into artificial, excessive control. Desperate to believe you have the right stuff, you try to distance yourself from an imperfection of any kind, which is a very real part of being human. Denial of nourishing and delightful things in your life is a way of reassuring yourself that you've conquered what seems like a shameful desire. You replace shame not with real pride, but false pride. Your perfectionism may be motivated by the irrational belief that if I am perfect, I will never have to feel shame. Unfortunately, perfectionism feeds on itself. The more you fear the shame of imperfection, that is, vulnerability, emotion, excess, the more perfect you have to be. If you tend towards being a perfectionist, it's important to have areas in your life in which you give yourself permission to make a mess, because life is messy. Giving yourself the go-ahead to indulge, you eliminate the assumption that you're doing something wrong. You could also refuse to feel badly about yourself even when you indulge or withdraw from a negative behavior, and instead choose to love yourself no matter what. When I'm working with disordered eating patients, I have a language around this exercise where there's guidelines and there's permission. If you are on the spectrum of guidelines where they occur as rules or dogma, you've gone too far to the right. If you are so permissive that you're in reckless abandon, you've gone too far to the left. When you are taking care of or parenting yourself and practicing self-care, you want to have a good balance of guidelines, not rules, and permission.